There's a silent war being fought right now for your screen. And the craziest part? You're already on the front lines.
See? Something huge is going on, right behind the scenes of the shows you watch every single day. It's a conflict that started quietly, almost invisibly, but it's already changing what you can and can't watch.
And here's the thing. This isn't just about big corporations. This is about you. You are caught right in the middle of the crossfire, and you might not even realize it yet.
So, how did this all start? Well, for millions of people, the first shot fired wasn't a sound at all. It was a blank screen. Their favorite channels, just gone.
The date was October 30th. Just imagine, you're settling in for the night, you turn on the TV to watch your favorite show, and instead of what you expect, you just get nothing.
The blackout was sudden, and it was brutal. Monday Night Football on ESPN, gone. Your local news on ABC, vanished. Your kids' favorite shows on the Disney Channel, all replaced by an empty black screen.
Now, this wasn't some technical glitch. This was a collision. Two of the biggest, most powerful companies in media, Google and Disney, had just declared war.
So the screens went dark, and that's when the war of words began. Each side started pointing fingers, desperately trying to get you on their side.
And this is where the two stories just completely diverge. Google, which owns YouTube TV, claimed Disney was being greedy, demanding these outrageous fees that would jack up prices for everyone. But Disney, they fired right back, painting Google as this giant corporate bully, using its power to squash any and all competition.
So while these two giants were busy blaming each other, who was actually paying the price? You were, the subscribers. The people paying for a service that was suddenly missing a huge chunk of what you paid for.
Now, any hope that this would be resolved quickly? Well, that just evaporated. As the days dragged into weeks, the fight only got uglier. This wasn't just a simple disagreement anymore. This was a full-blown standoff. I mean, just look at how fast things went downhill. The blackout on October 30th was just the start. By early November, not even something as important as Election Day could get them to call a truce. And then, November 13th. That's when the gloves really came off.
This is the moment that sent a chill down the spine of the entire industry. Disney's own chief financial officer said that negotiations could go for a little while. Now, in corporate language, that doesn't mean a few days. That means weeks, possibly months.
And just when you thought things couldn't get any more tense, Disney CEO Bob Iger, he steps into the ring. And he wasn't carrying a peace offering. It was a warning shot.
And here's the heart of their argument. Iger's message was basically this: our content, from sports to news, is the best, and we expect to be paid for it. This wasn't really a negotiation. It felt a lot more like an ultimatum. Which brings us to the really big question. Why? Why risk losing millions of subscribers? Why dig in your heels so hard?
Well, the answer is something that affects every single one of us. Because this was never, ever just about a contract. It's about power. It's about control. The power to decide what you watch, what you pay, and what you see. This is a battle for the very soul of modern television.
And think about what's actually at stake here. We're talking about control over live sports, the one thing people still have to watch live. Control over the news that shapes our opinions. Control over the shows our kids grow up with. This is a fight for the content that literally defines our culture.
And that brings us to where we are right now. A massive standoff with no clear end in sight. And the consequences, they could be catastrophic.
And here's the really strange part we have to consider. Is this just a temporary blackout, or are we actually witnessing a permanent fracture? The moment the whole system starts to break.
Because, think about it. If these two giants can't make a deal, why should anyone else be able to? The whole idea of live TV streaming, of getting all your channels in one place, it could just collapse. So what happens then? Well, with less competition, the services that are left can pretty much charge whatever they want. Prices for you could absolutely skyrocket.
Let's be blunt. The streaming world that we've all gotten so used to, it might not survive this. This one fight has revealed just how fragile the whole system really is. So this is way more than just two companies fighting. This is a war for the future of television. And the outcome is anything but certain. So I have to ask you, what do you think will happen next?